Ahora a bailar.
Alright, I'm about to say something super lame, but I have a newfound confidence in myself. And again, I know that sounds super gay, but more in the way that I'm confident in my decisions and judgments, okay? So, look, I've always been a pretty skeptical person, especially of like everything and everyone, and I was afraid whenever I made judgments, especially about people's advice, because I would think to myself, if I take their advice, will I end up just like them? And I would usually, approach this from a negative point of view, because I would think, I don't want to stop where they stopped, so if I take their advice, I'm gonna end up right in the position that they're at, whether it was a better position than mine's or not. It's just weird black and white way of thinking. It seems like a fairly reasonable thing to think to yourself. I was just taking that way of thinking where it was debilitating me, and not only was it creating more doubts in my own judgment, but as a result of that, it increased the time between idea and execution. Looking back in the last few years, I noticed that's been one of my biggest mistakes I've made, letting there be so much time between idea and execution. If you think about it practically, it's only beneficial for you to get on whatever idea you have as soon as possible, because it's almost a guarantee you'll fail more than once. So if we can get the failures out of the way as soon as possible, the quicker we can get to winning. I guess I didn't fully realize that I had a big problem with making mistakes, and I think I never really noticed that I had a problem with mistakes, because I always said the same thing to myself, which was that I'm okay with making mistakes, I just don't want to make the same kind of mistakes as everyone else. On the surface level, that's a reasonable claim, but in practice, the water is extremely muddy. That way of thinking proved to not serve me well, and learning to be okay with making any kind of mistake has definitely been more productive. Keep being aggressive in learning from mistakes and learn destructive patterns so you can avoid them, but let's not fear them.